Good morning. I've mentioned the penny issue a few times. Yesterday I mentioned it, and I got a comment on Rumble that the person didn't quite get what I was saying. They gave their explanation, but I don't think they understood my point of view. So let's take it from the bottom up. And let's start in Japan. In Japan, the currency is yen. They don't have a dollar, they don't have a $10, they don't have a 20, they have a yen. And the bills, the coins, are all based upon yen. 1 yen. And the yen, they do have coins that equal 10 yens, but it's a 10 yen coin. They have a bill that equals 100 yen, but it is a 100 yen bill. In America, we have the dollar. And I'm not sure why. I have a suspicion, but I'm not sure why they start with the dollar. There's 100 pennies in a dollar. Therefore, the base unit of our currency is 1 penny, or a penny. So technically, when we say, here's a dollar, and you hand someone a dollar, what you're actually saying is, here's 100 pennies. If you give them $10, you're giving them 1,000 pennies, etc. We used to be on the gold standard. Well, we don't have that anymore. We have fiat currency. It's not backed by anything. Except if you go to a bank and you give them a dollar bill and say, I'd like 100 pennies, please. They'll give you 100 pennies. Now, in 1982, that penny was very rich in copper. As a matter of fact, a 1982 penny is worth, I think it's 2.5 cents or 2 cents. I can't remember. So the problem with that is to get the copper out of the penny, a 1982 penny, is a process. And that process costs money. And if you try and sell the pennies to someone for the copper, well, that copper, the person you're selling to is going to want to cut also. So it's just not lucrative to try and get the copper out of a penny. Yet, we don't have a gold standard. It takes more money to create a penny than the penny is worth. That technically makes the penny worth whatever it takes to create the penny, because labor as a cost of production increases the value of the product. So, not being on a gold standard, the government just printing out whatever kind of money it wants. We'll keep it simple. Obviously, a lot of times they're not printing. The copper penny, which is now, after 1982, not worth nearly as much as a penny. It's worth a little bit more than 1 cent. And it's worth more because of the production value of the penny. That, doing away with that particular coin will increase the ability for the government to increase the amount of money in circulation, because they don't have to make the penny. Now they can make more nickels, dimes, quarters, 50-cent pieces, and more importantly, the dollar. The claim is that our system's based upon the dollar. And I suppose if you are a millionaire or very well-to-do, the pennies don't matter to you very much. But to the rest of us, to the working Joes, it matters a lot. We are still pinching pennies. And if you take our penny away from us and you let inflation increase without a base unit, a standardized base unit, next you can say, we don't really need the nickel. Then we don't need the dime. You know what? All we really need is the dollar. And I mean, when it's worthless, we could just start pushing dollars around in wheelbarrows. Seems like that was done somewhere in the past. I hope that was succinct enough for everybody to understand my point of view on the penny and why the penny is important. The penny is important. It is our base unit. It is one. It's where everything starts. If you're doing away with the penny, it is a huge admission that inflation has destroyed that base unit. Anyway, it's going to be a short one today. I get to ride my motorcycle to work. I have about an hour to spend with the wife. And it's going to be a glorious Tuesday. I hope you all have a great cup of coffee, a great day. Find peace, love, and definitely dream. Until next time, I'll see you then.